advantage to Dan Tickton here, especially some of the speakers were showing yesterday. Only actually was Dan Tickton that was victorious in that one. Obviously Dan Tickton yesterday got beaten by the Porsche of Pascal Wehrlein, which effectively moved 4-2 on. On this occasion, we might be pushing a little bit more, but look at that for the opening sector. Huge advantage to Nico Wehrlein, and that will be the second one. Big lock up there for Dan Tickton. And he goes straight on at Customs House. Nico Wehrlein, I'm sure, will just cruise his way through. Style points there for Dan Tickton.
Actually, like regionally the circuit, but it's not going to be anywhere near quick enough. Nico Wehrlein will go past him, and Tickton will try to hold him up. We saw it, nice different him into pit entry. This time last year, looking for Dan Tickton. Unfortunately, Nico Wehrlein, who was only 9 down to the second quicker than Tickton in group qualifying, a mistake from the break here on home soil will again hand the advantage to Porsche and to Nico Wehrlein. And again, with Porsche on opposite sides of the bracket, we could have a similar situation to what we saw yesterday. But
I think Ted Barnett might be easily able to get through with Nico Wehrlein across the line. 17 seconds to him. One of the largest this season. The last one was actually 17 seconds to Dan Tickton. The next one will be coming up, Ted Barnett versus Ellen Mortara. Ellen Mortara was obviously quicker than Ted Barnett in the qualifying route, but the thing is that damage on Ellen Mortara's car surely had the advantage towards Ted Barnett, a driver who has missed out on moving through the quarterfinals twice this season by 1,000 seconds. First time was to Felipe Drugovich in Miami, second time was Mitch Evans in Sandy. Against Tickton.
Quite right, like that. So we have our brakes going in, and didn't even attempt to get a turn to follow that, would have only made